What's going on, you guys? Welcome to episode 139 of Six Figure Live. Coming to you live from Ben Adams' Jeep. Did you just do the Jeep? I did that peace sign thing? Okay, cool. What's going on, you guys? Today's a little bit different because we're just so damn busy today. We're just really documenting what we're up to, what we're doing. Thanks, you guys, for joining. 139 episodes in. Victoria, what's up, girl? Thanks for showing up. If this is your first time, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Normally, I come to you guys live from the office and kind of rattle off some thoughts that are going on in my head. Today is really, I just want to document what we're up to. So, look, the entire purpose of this is to get you guys inside my head, to see how we're winning, to see what we're doing to stay ahead of the curve, to continue to innovate, to adapt to change, to grow our business, to help you guys out. Sometimes it's inspirational in terms of the thoughts going on in my head. I'm all about the rah-rah. I'm all about lighting a fire into you guys. And sometimes it's incredibly practical. Today's a little bit more one of those practical days. We have been, Lacey's in the house. What's up, Lacey? We've been talking about you, girl.
Woo!
Yeah, it's your man.
That's my wife.
So here's the deal. Your environment matters. What we're doing here today is we're reevaluating our entire office space and seeing what we can do from really a micro scale to make it better. Make it better on a couple fronts. First off, from the day in, day out, our own experience of working there. We've been doing this ever since we moved into our space. One of the early things, one of the very first things that we did was we installed stand-up desks to make sure that the space that we were in was something that was conducive to taking breaks and to moving around and being active and to create interaction between us, because when we were standing, we were way more often and way more likely to go and engage with one another, to talk with one another, to critique one another's work, etc. And so now we're kind of refocusing on our meeting space. I know a lot of photographers, you're meeting at home, you're meeting in your apartments, maybe you're meeting at Starbucks, and that's fine. But I want to encourage you to continue to think about how you can make that space better in the most subtle ways. I was just reading an article yesterday that was talking about some of the super subtle things that you can do to finesse your space, to make your space better, to convert more, whether this means to book more events or to get larger sales. There's a couple bar owners in Europe who own a number of clubs and bars, and they're all about taking action and doing and testing small things. And one of the things that they tested was different colors of lighting and different colors of the bar. So they painted the entire bar, and one of the things that they did was they painted the entire bar red and installed all red lighting to see how this would affect their sales. Maybe I'll drop a link for you guys to see, because it exploded profits for them, and they break down the whole case study of what was going on. But anyhow, so one of the things that we're doing is we're going to be changing up our client meeting space. We're putting in wood floors, and so we're driving right now to go get some of those wood floors to begin to install, to tidy up that space. We're working with Lacey Adams, Ben's wife, she's an incredible interior designer, and she's working on some interior design work for us. And so look, today's just been kind of crazy. We've been driving all over the place, looking at different wood samples and all this stuff, but we just want to finesse that experience. And look, for you guys, I think the big takeaway is not install wood floors into your client meeting space or into your home, but be paying attention to all five senses. When you're meeting with your clients, be paying attention, especially to smell, by the way. If you have pets in your house, I'm all for meeting at your home, meeting at your space, but pay close attention to these things. But your sight, your smell, your taste, your sound, what I miss, touch. Right? And so as we're doing this, we're always being aware of, we're going to be changing up our lighting in the space next. Lacey's working on some new lighting setups for us. We're going to be changing up the touch, the experience. And so right now we currently have 2 chairs. But I don't want 2 chairs for my client meeting space. I want those couples to be together. And so we're going to be putting in a new love seat that's going to go in there. That's something as well that we're working on. And so anyhow, maybe you guys, honestly, if you're in an apartment, maybe it's a fresh coat of paint. It doesn't have to be the entire space. Maybe it's one wall that gets that fresh coat of paint that gives the space maybe a little bit of a separation from the rest of your home, or it's a branding intent, or maybe it's a nice warm color to just help people feel calm and a little bit more, I guess, enabling them to experience more emotion while they're sitting with you. And so if you're in your apartment, if you're in your home, there's things that you can be doing to make your space better. That's what we're up to. And so we've just been driving all over the place. I apologize, we're not back at the office. I didn't get to go live for you guys earlier. Maybe I'll do a reveal, do a little before and after when we're all done here. And look, you don't have to go all out. When I said we're doing wood floors, let me back up. We're doing wood laminate floors, and if you're thinking, no, yeah, it's not even laminate. It's like we're doing like vinyl, right? But we're taking little steps at a time, right? You don't have to have your own studio. You don't have to pour in a ton of money to make something nicer. Sometimes it's the smallest little tweaks that can really, like, it was a coat of paint on the bar, and it more than 10x the revenue. So I'll drop a link down there for you guys. Keep making your spaces better. Angela says, when you show your clients through album design, do you use a computer monitor, a TV, or project it on the wall? Angela, great question. So we do not project on the wall for an album presentation because it just doesn't make too much sense. I think that projection really is geared towards being able to show things to scale, to be able to upsell, to actually put the work in its actual space. And yeah, so we don't use a projector for that. But yeah, so typically right now it's just going from our computer monitor straight tethered into a flat screen mounted TV on a wall. And so that's currently how we're doing it. Great question, Angela. Yeah, so anyhow, that's it, you guys. Make your spaces better. This is the time to do it. This is like booking season. This is booking season. This is also like off time. And so this is really your opportunity to think about the small things, the small changes that you can be making. You guys should always be changing. You should always be evolving. As soon as you start to get complacent, you're going downhill fast, right? The businesses that win change, and they keep changing, and they keep changing. And so be thinking about everything. Obviously, I talk a lot about pricing and getting clients and all that stuff. But once you actually, we also have to be thinking about our space and what are some of the things that we can be doing there. So anyhow, cheers, you guys. Ben, say bye.
Bye.
Appreciate you guys.